Hey everyone, and welcome to my report. So Treyarch has recently released a new Cold War campaign gameplay video, and we already know that James C. Burns won't be voicing Woods in Cold War. It is concerning to have this happen, how Activision planned these actions, as if the voice actor was forced to do that kind of voice, even though James is still able to do it. The fact that he worked with Treyarch team back in very recently in BO4, and coming from me as a fan of Call of Duty campaign since 2007, it is hard to listen to it while not thinking that you are playing with a Woods imitation. Like a few days ago, I thought to myself that even though James C. Burns did not voice act Woods, I might give this new voice actor a chance, and maybe he might have the voice that matches Woods' personality. But to my surprise, Woods sounded like he went back to puberty. And fans are going crazy after the launch of the gameplay. People uploading their reactions of the video, and that seems to be understandable because we grew up with those voices, and I've watched the video for about 50 times now to think that I might eventually accept the voice. But as of right now, I don't seem to really like it. In the last Black Ops 4, people really cared about the game, that they disliked the fact that they did not provide a campaign for it. And I am with them, because people wouldn't be disappointed if they did not care about the game. So let's get to it. So number 1, Mason is silent. If you ever played Black Ops before, Treyarch campaigns has always been known to have a speaking protagonist in the middle of the gameplay.
Mason.
What's good to see you, Frank.
You too, Alex.
Not only on the cutscenes, but in the gameplay. Treyarch never uses that silent protagonist thing. It has always been Treyarch who tries to be different from Infinity Ward. I would understand if Treyarch did not let Mason speak since Black Ops 1, but you need to realize that Treyarch has known to have campaigns that tells the story through the protagonist's experience and stories. You'd experience that throughout the series, especially when you make choices in BO2. It's important to hear the protagonist's words to analyze what matters to him. That reflects your choices in game.
From this point on, you don't even fucking breathe unless we say it's okay.
Go to hell.
The maps could have been expanded to avoid linearity. The importance of campaign level design is as important to multiplayer level design, by giving the players the freedom to choose the path and their own methods of achieving the objectives. For example, giving them a two-way track to go to a same direction. Rather than just giving them a one-way track, why not give them multiple ways of tracks? Because of it, that gives the player more ideas and ways, making it replayable. The outcome of not being replayable feels like similar to watching a movie rather than having to have the freedom to interact with the game. So the sniping scene is very good example of a potential replayability section for the campaign. When the player did not get a clean shot, it gives the player the idea to change its outcome by repeating the level and making sure he is aiming right for a clean shot. So that probable outcomes might show a different scene, but could be the plane would have not flew if he had a clean shot. So Treyarch gave this an example for us. What's in store for us in the campaign? So it is possible this scene has multiple outcomes. The body using as a shield is a good mechanic and might be a great addition and a cool gig to add in the multiplayer for fun reasons, being if you kill the sniper, for instance, and you somehow hated that camping sniper so much, you picked that body up and of the killed sniper and use it as a shield. That might be one of the funniest and coolest thing Call of Duty can implement. In those short scenes where you kill those enemies, you can see after using it as a shield, he throws the grenade with it. From what I see, I don't really see any beneficial thing cooking a grenade and throwing it with a body that explodes in a very close range from you. When you can just throw the grenade far away. The guy was already dead, and it's quite dangerous for you doing stunts in the middle of a firefight. But it was a good exaggerated scene to show off some animations. Talk about the bullet tracers. It does look very bright, but it kind of looks too bright, maybe a bit too cartoonish. It looks like a straight line rather than a tracer. Comparing it to how thick the tracers are in BO2, it does give a huge look of the tracers where it comes from, but it might be very distracting to look at. It gives more bright attention than any other things in the monitor. We also now have a slow motion effect when trying to steady your aim. A mechanic they got it from World War II, and it's a good addition for the campaign. So seeing everything that we picked up in the trailer, overall the gameplay is good. Some minor things needs to be adjusted in the gameplay, and hopefully Activision plans on giving a James C. Burns voice DLC in the future. So that said, I hope you all agree with that, and thank you so much for everyone who's watching, and thank you for all of those comments that you've commented from my past videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next report.